Alright, welcome back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to apply reflections across x and y axes. Okay, so I've got a couple examples to introduce. So let's take a couple of basic functions. So we've got f of x equals x squared, so we know that's the basic parabola. So that's the quadratic, and so that's going to look like this. Now, if we take the reflection, which means we're multiplying by -1, right? So here, notice that the negative is outside the function. There's no parentheses, right? So it's not this, right? That's something different, okay? But so the negative is outside. So what we're doing is we're taking all the y values and taking the opposite sign of all the y values. So all of the y values here are going from positive to negative or negative to positive. So all of the y values here are non-zero, okay, or non-negative, I should say. So that means we're going to flip. All of these positive values are now going to become negative, and so now the resulting graph is going to look like this. So this results in a reflection across the x-axis. Okay, now, what about this one? So if we take the square root function, right, so our basic parent function, our square root function, we know that that is going to behave like that. So the graph is going to look something like that. Okay? So now, what we look at, if we look at g of x here, now we're multiplying by -1 on the inside of the function. So we're multiplying all the x's by -1, which means now all of the x values that are positive will become negative, and all of the x values that are negative will now become positive. So this results in a flip across the y-axis. So this, all of these positive values of x are now going to become negative, and we're going to end up with something that looks like that. Okay? And that is how you handle reflections across the x and y axes. Okay? And so we're going to do a couple of examples, and then we'll wrap it up with summary.